I use conventional tillage. I grow corn, soybeans, and sweet corn and peas for a local canning company. Well, I looked at the information that I found on Discovery Farms, and it kind of looked like a project that I'd be interested in because the type of monitoring of water, in this case tile lines, was of interest to me. I was always interested in what the nutrient flow might be in tile lines, and I thought this might be a good situation where I can see what initially is coming out of there and see then if I can change any of my farming practices to try to improve what's out there. So that's what the main interest was for the Discovery Farm for me. You're going to see the CRP, the buffer strip, of 90 feet on each side of my ditch there. I have that buffer strip right there, and I think those things are very valuable. It's a very important conservation practice, that I can do on my own farm. And I think there's a number of benefits to it, just as far as water quality is concerned. So, and it also provides some habitat, for pheasants and deer.
Us farmers, by and large, are very interested in preserving the soil, not depleting it or not taking advantage of the soil, taking too much out of the soil, or polluting rivers, streams, and water by too much runoff from our farms either. Yes, we do some band called strip tillage. Come back and plant right over that, so it kind of compresses the fertility to where it doesn't have as large a chance to run off or disappear on us. And then we come back, plant the crop with some liquid starter right on the seed in the furrow, and come back again when the corn gets to be 8 to 10 inches tall, and side dress that with further nutrients for the season and its nitrogen. And in a lot of applications we'll come back 2 times, so we will split its annual needs into 2 applications that we bulk spread with a built-up spreader that is very tall off the ground, so we can drive in a little bit taller crop.
2 works great, splitting it in half, just multiplying it twice throughout the spring. Pretty much, yeah, you're just exactly like it sounds like, just spoon-feeding it like a baby, just trying to move along.
We can compare our no-till to tillage, different tillage styles, and see whether no-till really does have a benefit. At least we'd have paperwork to document the differences between the two, which should make some people interested in learning that.
It's always an education. Some people always makes the comment that people go to school for 7 years. He goes, I've been in school for 30-something years farming, because you always learn something new.
It's an 80-acre field. We're actually monitoring 8.3 acres of that field, which is a basin to where the water that falls from the sky comes down the valley, goes through the monitoring system. The flumes deposit is about 6 inches wide, 2 feet tall. So by having Discovery Farms here and monitoring what is running off can help us gauge as to when we should apply and how much we should apply. It'll just give us a lot broader insight as to when we can and can't do that kind of thing and have the best results both for the ecology and for our pocketbook.